Well, I'm headed to El Paso, Texas, from Silver City. Headed up to Maine again to work on the house up there. I know the last video, for some reason, I said it was built in 1895. It was built in 1835, so straighten that out. I got a bunch of projects I'm going to plan on doing while I'm up here just for a week, so just thought I'd try to bring along my adventure a little. Drive to El Paso, like I said. Gonna miss these wide open spaces. It's pretty neat here. Get to see antelope sometimes here, but you know, just chilling. I got a later flight. I get in late up in Maine, but anyhow, not much else other than we'll see how things go. I got my son coming Saturday, replacing some big beams in the basement of the house, so I'll be doing subterranean work. But I'm gonna do some framing, maybe some plumbing. I got a bunch of stuff, so we'll see how it goes. So whether you know it or not, a little known fact maybe, Deming, New Mexico is near the border of Mexico, and I know you can't see it, and I'm driving so I can't zoom in, but there's a blimp over there. So the blimp is Border Patrol, and it's got stuff and things and dingle-dongles on it, so they can record. They can observe the border. So it's not always flying. I see that it is now, but of course it's wind conditions. So there is actually a blimp port, I think you call it, in Deming or Columbus, wherever that town is down next to the border. So like if like the Goodyear blimp or something's going this way and needs to refuel or something, they can do it there. That's my useless tip for this morning. So I'm in Dallas, and the airports just don't disappoint when it comes to charging for food. So oddly enough, I get off on the same flight. I'm getting back on the same gate. So I had two options for food. I had McDonald's, which I detest, and I had Panera. So I go to Panera and get a sandwich, which is not my favorite thing, but got a hot sandwich and a bottle of water. 18 bucks. Man, they just kill you when you're flying all day, and that's the only choice that you have. From here to DC. Well, this background is a little unexpected looking. I got to Washington, DC, and they're like, yeah, that flight's canceled, and we can get you one on Saturday. So now I'm headed to walk around the DC. There's an Enterprise right there. I'm gonna go see if I can rent a car tomorrow morning and drive there. And we'll see. Well, it's been a thing. I'm finally here, Orrington, Maine, and I don't know where I left on the other video. I was in DC. I was going to rent a car. It was late. I booked this car, and it had to return the same spot. So I go to pick it up, and they can't give it to me. They can't do one way. So then I'm back stuck in DC. I'm like, you know what? Okay, Lord, help me out. I called American Airlines again, and she said a flight just opened up at 9 o'clock. So it's noon. Now I'm here, and I picked up some stuff. So you have to change the starter on my Blazer because that's hanging up, but I have one. Already been shopping, getting ready for tomorrow's project. So, yep. It was a good time. 12 hours later, I made it. Okay, so I just recorded a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't on there. Anyhow, I think I'm going to end this here. This is such a mess down here. I can't this mess. There's the old window. Just throw it there. I mean, that's fine. There's an old control. This right here. Many of you guys, are heat people. Like, oh my Lord. Do you have to leave 7 feet of extra wire? Like, trim it back, make it neat. It hurts my head to look at this. And then these things stink. Now, this one's not, this is my, no, that's not. This one's my living room. My living room. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Somewhere. Yeah, that one. Then we got this one over here. It goes to the kitchen. I turned that on yesterday, and that goes without stopping. There is no, so I got up this morning, the kitchen was 80. So I've got this control that goes to my living room. That's not working. We have a stick jammed in there because, well, I guess that's just how you do things. It's been working. So, I mean, the heat's not that big of an issue. I didn't even keep it on last night. I mean, I didn't keep it on the night before. But, oh my gosh, what a mess. It just drives me crazy. So, anyhow, I did get done, a lot done. Obviously, I didn't get done what I mean, I always have high expectations for myself, and then things don't go right, and you know how that goes. Or if you don't, you know. But anyhow, so I've got this done. Got to pick up some tools. I got all my floor joists sistered in. I got these lolly columns. These are cement filled. They're not going anywhere. I mean, this is going to outlast me way into the future. So I did go and get 6-inch lag screws to go in there. I really will put some kind of bracketry on here. I have to make them for these because it's funky, you know. So, but I know I say so a lot. Time filler. You would know as a preacher. I don't do that, I don't think, when I'm preaching. I hope not. I'm going to end this here. Next time I come, I'll have a dumpster. So, yeah, this was the whole thing. So, I called to get a dumpster. I don't even get companies. You think they'd want your business. Ow. So, I go to, jeez. I call this company. Leave them a number. I call them and I said, I need a dumpster. Yada yada. And they go, oh, hey, the guy's not here right now. I'll have him call you when he gets in. I said, okay, cool. That's fine. So that day goes by. Next day or so, I call again. Like, I've been here for a week. You know, dumpster. Like, seriously. I've hauled junk out of here everywhere. So I call a couple days later. Oh, yeah, he's not here. Well, let me take your number. Yeah, okay. Take my number. Then I ended up renting a trailer. It's been such a pain in the butt here. Trying to find a riding lawnmower. I got a lot of lawn here. This lot's an acre and a half, and most of it I can mow. So I'm trying to get it chopped down before I leave. So I find this used riding lawnmower. And I have to, my Blazer, that's what I've got. So I go get a U-Haul cheap trailer, go get that, all that. I'm like, well, I got the trailer, I'll take a load of stuff to the transfer station. So I go to the transfer station, it's the same company, North Star. So I go in there and dump my stuff, and I go in and I'm like, hey, called twice about a dumpster, and no one's called me back. I really like to have a dumpster before I leave. Oh, yeah, the owner, he's right, like, he's right over here. He'll be back in a little while. I come back here, wait 2-3 hours. I'm like, oh, for Pete's sakes. So I go searching for, and I found this one, JT Trash, I think it is. I get a hold of him, leave a message. Calls me, like, within 10 minutes. What do you need? I'm like, oh, I just need, like, a 2-yard dumpster here. I'm just doing a little construction project, and when do you need it? I'm like, well, I'd like to have it as soon as I can. Well, I can't get it there till Saturday. I'm like, that's fine. Why do these, I feel like I have to beg big companies to get their business. This small town operation, little guy, gets right a hold of me. It's like, it's nice to have a business that's actually, you know, like, where do you want it? You'll be gone. Picture here, and I said, you put it right in front of this dumpster right here. Dumpster. You put it right in front of the generator. Would be great. So speaking of this, I dig into this shed yesterday. Me and my sister, she was up here, Kathy, and there's this carport in there. We dug it all out, found all the parts are sitting on top of that. So, and a pallet of potting topsoil, which my wife will be happy about. I'm rambling, so let's wrap it up. I know this is a really chopped up video. I have to apologize. It's been really hard to record that project particularly. So I don't have my microphone here. I don't have a lot of things. I'm recording all this on a cell phone too. So unless I have a place to plug it in, it just kills the battery. Anyhow, I have, I'm going to be one of those guys, but 98% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. I'd like to reach 1,000 subscribers. I mean, that would be nice. That's when you can supposedly get monetized. Not that I'm ever going to make a big amount of money at this, but so like it, share it if you want to share it. I got a bunch of them on there, 70 of them, something. I don't know. Also, check out my son's sawmill, my son's YouTube channel, Struckle Mill. I've mentioned it. He is a tech guy, so his editing's really good. His makes sense. So check him out. Thank you.